You know, when you talk about education as an issue, I think it's broader than just education. It's about opportunity. Because when you deny a child an opportunity, you deny a lot of folks. You've denied a family a bright future. I came off of a farm in Johnston County. Neither of my parents had finished high school. They came through the Depression, couldn't make it. But one thing they understood, you know, we could go to that public school, and they were paying their taxes, and Dad Burnett, we better come home with good grades. And I was the first in my family to get a college degree. Part of it was because I was tall enough to play basketball, and I wound up without a great deal of debt. But one of the great challenges I think for young folks we face today is the increasing cost of education beyond high school, at community college, at the university level. For persons going to, even for community college, for some, a lot of young folks are working and going to school, and it's tough. And for those who want to get a four-year degree, they may come out of school with $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 in debt. Then you can't choose the professions you want to choose. You got to find a job that pays the debt. And I think that is a responsibility all of us have. Keep the cost as low as possible with Pell Grants and others, because that enriches our country big time. I alluded to it earlier when I talked about the GI Bill. When the men and women came home from World War II, the federal government says, we want you to get an education. We're going to have to pay a stipend. We're going to pay your way through school. We got doctors, lawyers, preachers, school counselors, superintendents, people who've made this country what it is today, the greatest generation. We have to get back to that. We have to remember that's an investment. Education is an investment. We spend money on prisons. And if you go through the prisons of this country, I guarantee you today, it's no different than what it was 25 years ago. Most of those folks didn't finish school. Now, that's not the only criteria, but it's one of them. And opportunity is how we get there. And every part of my career, I guess, has been determined by a commitment to education. And you can't decouple education from healthcare and job opportunity. All those things are linked. But if you got one common thread that comes together every single time, it comes back to education. It really does. So, you know, for the young folks today, I would say to them, if you're in school, finish. If you aren't, go back and get some education beyond your high school, but for sure get your high school diploma, because that is the first ticket. Sort of like building a building, that's the first block of the foundation, and you add to it as you go along through life, because all of life is about experiences, and most of them are educational experiences.